Hi everyone, welcome to Eco Learning Classes. This is Professor Geeta Mahesh. Dear students, today we will be discussing circular flow of income of an economy. Before we discuss this one, as we know already we discussed the four sectors of the economy, major sectors of an economy. One is household sector, firm sector, then government sector. The last one is external sector. But in this video, we will be discussing the circular flow of income in a simple economy, as we are going to consider only two sectors of the economy. What are the two sectors which we have taken? Household sector, then firm sector. If you consider only two sector, then circular flow of income, two sector model. If you consider three sector, household sector, firm sector, then government sector, then we consider circular flow of income, three sector model. If you consider all four sectors, then circular flow of income of an economy, four sector model. But here we will be discussing two sector model in a simple economy. That is circular flow of income in a simple economy. First, you should know what is income. As in the previous video we discussed, national income is nothing but a aggregate value of or money value of goods and services produced in an economy in a given period of time. If that income, whatever the aggregate value of goods and services produced in an economy, we call it as GDP, or we call it as income of a nation, right? So that will be going around in a circular manner among different sectors of the economy. What are different sectors of the economy? Household sector, firm sector, government sector, external sector. But this circular flow of income or national income will be circulated among two sectors of the economy, as we have taken a simple economy. Here role of government is neutral, or we are considered there is no involvement of a government sector. Then there is no a trade relation with the rest of the world. That is nothing but we are following closed economy. So here we have taken only two sector. One is household sector, another one is a firm sector. So whatever the national income or whatever the goods and services produced in an economy is circulated among these two sectors in a circular manner is known as circular flow of income of an economy. Before we discuss in detail, first let us assume few things. The first thing, we have only two sectors of the economy. One is household sector, another one is a firm sector. And no savings. That means household sector, whatever the income they are going to earn, they are not going to make any savings, but they are going to spend. They are going to make a expenditure. They are going to make a expenditure, or there is no savings. No inventory. That means whatever the firms are going to produce goods and services, that will be brought to the market and they will be sold, all the produced goods and services, and they are not going to maintain any type of inventory or stock in their warehouses. So that is one more assumption. Whatever is produced will be sold, and whatever the income earned will be spent by the household sector. Next one is households supply factors of production. Of course, we know that in the previous video, that is major sectors of the economy, we discussed household sector is going to supply factors of production. What are the factors of production? Land, labor, capital, organization. And in the same video we discussed firms supply goods and services. So with the help of factors of production, Firm is going to produce goods and services. After producing goods and services, that will be supplied to household sector. Now let us understand circular flow of income with the help of this pictorial representation. Okay, here you can see aggregate consumption by household sector of the economy is equal to aggregate expenditure on goods and services produced by the firms in the economy. What do you mean by that? Whatever the household people are going to spend to buy goods and services is equal to money value of goods and services produced by firm sector. That is what that's see here. Aggregate consumption by household sector. That means whatever they are going to consume is nothing but how much they have spent on goods and services is equal to aggregate expenditure on goods and services produced. See, if you are going to buy 10 rupees goods and services means firm is going to supply 10 rupees worth of goods and services. That is what this statement means. Now let us discuss one after the other. You can see in this picture, dear students, one side I have written household, another side you can see the firm. So first you will have a desire or want. To satisfy those desire and wants, you need a money or you need to earn your income. To earn income, you have to participate in the production of goods and services. So what household sector will do? It will supply factors of production to firms to assist producing goods and services. So they are going to make a help or they are going to participate in the production of goods and services in the form of, you can see, land, labor, capital and organization. The firms is going to, after using, see here, all factors of production is coming to firm sector and they are producing goods and services. The firm is using these services in order to produce goods and services. After receiving that, what firm is going to do? It is going to repay or it is going to make a payment in the form of factor payment to households. How they are going to make a payment? In the form of rent, wages, interest and profit. Now you can see once a firm pays a factor payment to household sector, the household sector with their income, it is going to buy goods and services from the firms. So their household sector is going to spend their income. That means they are using their income to buy goods and services which are produced by firms with the help of land, labor, capital organization. Now they are going to spend their income to buy goods and services. The entire income of the economy comes back to firms. See here, the whatever the income is earned by household sector will be spent to buy goods and services and the entire income will come back to producer. As we made an assumption, no savings. Whatever they earn, they have to spend. So when the firms receive the money from the household sector, they are going to supply goods and services to household sector. You can see here the entire income of the economy comes back to producer in the form of sales revenue. And this process will continue and this represents that aggregate value of goods and services is moving in a circular way. Dear students, already we discussed that a household sector is going to forms to produce goods and services in the form of land, labor, capital, organization. These we call it as tangible. That means they are physical things you can touch, you can feel. So that type of things is coming. That means land, labor, capital, organization, they are real. They are in terms of real. They themselves are going to produce goods and services. And this firm is going to supply goods and services to household sector, and the goods and services are real, and those things itself are going to give a satisfaction to human being, and because of that reason we say that outer circle represents a real flow. It is a flow of factor service from household to firms, and corresponding flow of goods and services from firm to household, we call it as real flow. So outer circle represents a real flow. Then you can see inner circle. In the inner circle, firm is going to make a payment. They are making payment in the form of money. So they are going to make a payment in the form of money. And here the household sector is also going to spend to buy goods and services in the form of money. So this we call it as money flow. So inner circle represents a money flow. You can consider this as money flow, dear students. Here you can see inner circle shows money flow. It refers to monetary payment from firms to household for their factor services, and in return monetary payment from household to firms against their goods and services. So inner circle represents money flow and outer circle represents real flow. Dear students, you know national income can be calculated by three methods. One is income method, second one is expenditure method, third one is product method. In this circular flow of income, you can see that we can calculate national income by three methods. The first one you can see here, income method. At the point A, all the factors are earning factors, that is land, labor, capital and organization. They are receiving their income in the form of rent, wages, interest and profit. So these we call it as factor payment. That we call it as factor payment. So income method, it is a sum total of all factors payment. If we add total rent, total wages, total interest and total profit, you are going to get a national income. If we add a factor payments, then it is called as income method. Calculation of national income by income method. Next one is expenditure method. You can see expenditure method. It is an aggregate value of spending by households on final goods and services which firms produces. See here, firms has produced goods and services, and these goods and services will be purchased by household. When they are purchasing means that is nothing but they are spending. Whatever the amount they are spending to buy all the goods and services, then it is nothing but value of all final goods and services. So at the point B, you can consider that calculation of national income by expenditure method. The last one is the product method. This product method, it is an aggregate value of final goods and services produced by all the firms. If whatever the firms are, the number of firms exist in the market or in the economy, all those firms goods and services together if we consider, the money value of all those goods and services, then it is called as national income, and it is nothing but calculation of national income by product method. Dear students, if you like, please like, share and subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much.